There is an entire class of antidepressants most patients today have never heard about, but they're quietly making a comeback in psychiatry. They're called tricyclics or TSAs. They were actually the first modern antidepressant discovered in the 1950s. For decades, they were the standard of care for depression. Then SSRIs came out in the late 80s, had a fewer side effects, and TCAs got pushed to the back of the shelf. Here's the thing though, TCAs never stopped being effective. In some ways, they're more effective than SSRIs. The biggest comparative data shows amitriptyline is still the most effective potent antidepressant out there. They just fell out of favor for depression because the side effects were harder to tolerate. But now providers are pulling them back out for specific reasons. The first is chronic pain. TCAs work on norepinephrine and serotonin, but they also work on blocking sodium channels, which stabilizes overactive nerve. That's why they're the first line for neuropathic pain, diabetic neuropathy, and fibromyalgia. And SSRIs don't do this. Second is migraine prevention. Amitriptyline and nortriptyline are amongst the most evidence-based options for preventing chronic menstrual migraines, and they've been used this way for decades. Third is sleep. Low-dose doxepin 3 to 6 mg is actually FDA approved for insomnia. Works purely by blocking histamine. And it doesn't cause dependency like benzos and Ambien. Low-dose amitriptyline is used also the same way, off-label. Fourth is treatment-resistant depression. When someone has tried multiple SSRIs and SNRIs without success, TCAs are often the next step because they work differently and often work better in severe depression that other medications haven't touched. So no, TCAs aren't obsolete. They're just underused. And in the right patient, they can do things newer meds can't. Drop a comment if you want me to break down any of these one by one. Happy to do a series.